Hey guys, what's going on? Imaginary World here. Today I just want to give you guys some ideas on how to make your loops more interesting. You know, when we're downloading loops and stuff from sample packs and from Splice, a lot of people are going to be using these, so we need to figure out ways to make them our own and how to make them fit with the beat better. Before we get into it, if you guys could hit the like and subscribe button, really helps me out, really helps build the channel, and if you guys want to support me, that's one of the best ways to do it. So yeah, other than that, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so I got this beat pulled up here that I made. Basically, we're dealing with this sample here, and the first thing I did is I pitched it. So if we listen in the beginning, it's pitched up 2 semitones from the original spot. I also warped it so it's more on beat, and I just dragged each note to being on time. So that's another way that I'm kind of differentiating myself in this, but pitching it is one of the best ways to just get started. Switch it to a different key, because if you're going to use the sample in the same key, you might just run into a lot of people using the same sample, and it's just not going to be so unique when you use it. Now, another thing I did here is at the very end of this loop, I stretched out the audio right before it goes into the next section. So what I did is I just stretched out this last note. So if we listen over here, this is what it sounds like before. And what I did here is I stretched it out to make it sound like this. So it's a subtle thing, but it sounds really good going into the pitch down version, which again, right down here, 10 semitones down this time. So let's go ahead and listen to that transition with the full beat going so we can kind of get some context here. So that's just a good way to kind of create a transition, but also make the loop feel like it's part of the beat instead of just like kind of sitting on top of the rest of it. Moving on, we have another transition here where the loop goes from being pitched down to being pitched back up. But there's a few other things I did here. So besides pitching, when we move into this B section here, if this is what the loop sounds like. So what I did is I put this auto filter on here and I filtered out the highs and boosted a little bit here around 1K. And then I also have this auto pan, which is creating that like tremolo type effect. So if I turn that off, you know that this is one of my favorite things to do. I do it all the time. And then we have the compressor being slammed just like I did in the first one. I don't think I mentioned that, but I'm slamming the compressor there. And then at the end, I just have this EQ to clean it up. So the other thing that I did here is I stacked it with another loop. Now this was another loop that was in a complete different key, but because we had already pitched this one, it ended up matching. So if I play those together, you can kind of see how they fit together. And I have the same effects going on this one, just a slightly different on the filter, but same auto pan, so they fit together really well. And this is what that sounds like. So stacking loops is another way to make the song unique to yourself. There's lots of effects you can do. Yeah, I mean, you can throw delays and reverbs on all day, but stacking loops like this, there aren't going to be a whole lot of people that are going to use these 2 loops together, if any at all. And so, that really differentiates me from the rest of the people who have these loops. All right, let's go ahead and hear how this transition sounds in context of the beat. So yeah, I hope you guys learned something in this video. I think loops can be amazing tools. I used to dog on them a little bit, but now I really see the reason why they're so valuable for inspiration, for getting beats made quick. I really just don't think it's something that really should be hated on anymore. I do think it is important to affect the loops in some way, whether you're chopping them up, whether you're stretching them, whether you're changing the pitch of them, whether you're putting effects on them, whether you're stacking loops. There's a lot of different ways you can mix it up, and I just wanted to show you guys some of the ways that I did it in this beat, and I hope you guys learned something. So if you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. Like I said in the beginning, it really helps me out. I'm trying to build this channel up, so if you guys want to support me, go ahead and do that. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.